Imagine our ancient ancestors huddled beneath a vast star-filled sky, the crackle of firelight casting flickering shadows on their faces. They faced a world brimming with mysteries, where every sound in the darkness could be a threat or a sign. Lightning split the sky, thunder shook the ground, and the sun vanished each night. These were not just events, but puzzles demanding answers, stirring both awe and fear. Why did these things happen? Was there a purpose behind it all? Or were they simply at the mercy of unseen forces? This relentless curiosity drove us to observe the stars, study the patterns of animals and plants, and seek meaning beyond mere survival. The world was unpredictable, alive with forces beyond control. Changing seasons, sudden sickness, storms that could destroy or renew. In response, the human mind began its quest for understanding, searching for patterns and reasons in the chaos. The questions they asked, where do we come from? What are the sun and stars? Became the seeds of science, philosophy, and religion, shaping the very foundation of human culture. Lacking modern tools, our ancestors used their imagination to connect the dots between the known and unknown, inventing stories to fill the gaps. They wove stories, early theories to explain the cosmos and their place within it, passing these tales from one generation to the next. These stories were more than explanations. They offered emotional survival, transforming chaos into a cosmic conversation and giving comfort in the face of uncertainty. By believing storms had wills or harvests were gifts from unseen powers, they gained a sense of agency, a way to influence their fate. Rituals and offerings became ways to seek favor and impose order on a seemingly random universe, forging bonds within the community. This was humanity's first attempt to turn fear into dialogue and helplessness into connection, uniting people in shared purpose. The search for meaning was not just practical, it was essential to being human, shaping our emotions, beliefs, and relationships. Our journey for answers began with wonder, imagination, and the need to belong, a journey that continues to this day as we still look up and ask, why? As tribes grew, new challenges arose: how to cooperate, share, and resolve conflict among strangers. Religion emerged as a social technology, a shared operating system for the human mind. Common beliefs, rituals, and moral codes became the glue holding communities together. Early religions established right and wrong, not just by human decree, but by divine authority. The fear of divine punishment encouraged cooperation, even when no one was watching. Shared belief fostered trust, enabling large-scale projects and collective action. Religion also explained life's mysteries. Failed crops, plagues, and disasters were given meaning through stories of angry gods or broken taboos. These explanations, though unscientific, provided order and predictability. If suffering had a cause, rituals could restore balance. Religion reduced anxiety and created a shared narrative, binding people together. It distinguished us from them, strengthening group identity and resilience. Ultimately, religion was about more than gods. It was about building stable, cooperative societies. It turned chaos into community. Picture our ancestors facing a raging storm. No science, just awe and fear. The sky would darken, thunder would roar, and lightning would split the heavens, leaving early humans both terrified and mesmerized by the raw power of nature. To them, the storm was not just a thing, but a living being, a god of thunder, a spirit of the sky, unpredictable and mighty, demanding respect and sometimes offerings. This personification of nature was the first step in religious belief, transforming fear into ritual and mystery into meaning. Rivers, the sun, animals, all were seen as powerful spirits or deities, each with their own moods and desires, shaping daily life and survival. Animism emerged, the belief that everything is alive with spirits, from the tallest mountain to the smallest stone, creating a world full of invisible connections. Hunters worshipped animal spirits for strength and success, believing that respect and ritual could sway the outcome of the hunt and ensure the tribe's survival. Over time, beliefs became more structured. Spirits became gods with names and roles, each responsible for different aspects of life and nature. Polytheism arose, gods of sun, earth, war, and fertility, each with human-like personalities, stories, and rivalries reflecting the complexity of the world. Myths and epic stories organized knowledge and taught practical lessons: when to plant, how to navigate, and how to live in harmony with the forces around them. Religion became a living library, passing wisdom through memorable stories, songs, and rituals from one generation to the next. These myths were more than entertainment. They encoded survival strategies, social rules, and the secrets of the land. The divine became a way to understand and master the world, turning chaos into order and uncertainty into hope. Religion dressed practical knowledge in the grand clothes of the gods, making everyday wisdom sacred and unforgettable. It was survival, meaning, and memory, woven together into the fabric of culture and identity. The sacred and the practical became inseparable, shaping the way humans saw themselves and their place in the universe. Our brains are fundamentally wired for connection. Throughout human history, survival often depended on belonging to a group. Being part of a community meant safety, resources, and support, while isolation could be life-threatening. Social conformity made adopting shared beliefs the path of least resistance. Going along with the group's ideas and customs helped avoid conflict and fostered harmony. Believing what the group believes strengthens bonds and identity. Shared beliefs create a sense of belonging and reinforce who we are within the group. The fear of being different is a powerful motivator. Isolation could mean danger. Our minds are attuned to social cues, making us wary of standing out. Our brains naturally seek reasons to support the beliefs we encounter most. We tend to favor information that aligns with what those around us believe, reinforcing group consensus. This is why beliefs, especially religious ones, are passed down so effectively. Traditions and rituals become anchors, linking generations and shaping worldviews from a young age. We are pattern seekers, always searching for cause and effect. Our minds look for meaning in randomness, connecting dots even when none exist. When faced with the unknown, attributing events to supernatural agents offers comfort and explanation. It helps us make sense of chaos and uncertainty. This hyperactive agency detection may have helped us survive, but it also makes us see intention where there is none. We're quick to imagine hidden forces at work, even in ordinary events. Rituals, chanting, singing, collective prayer trigger powerful brain chemistry, releasing pleasure and connection. These shared experiences create a sense of unity and emotional uplift. These emotional experiences reinforce belief, creating a feedback loop. The more we feel together, the more our beliefs are strengthened and validated. Belief gives context to ritual. Ritual deepens belief. Each reinforces the other, weaving a powerful fabric of meaning in our lives. It feels good to believe together, and that feeling becomes its own evidence. Shared joy and connection make beliefs feel even more real and important. The psychology of belief is both social and deeply personal. Each of us navigates our own journey, shaped by those around us and our inner search for meaning. Our need for connection, explanation, and transcendence shapes what we believe, and ultimately, who we become. Secular thinkers propose an evolutionary ladder for religion, from animism to polytheism to monotheism. Animism saw spirits in everything: rocks, trees, animals, woven into daily life. As societies grew, beliefs became more organized. Polytheism, with gods ruling over domains and hierarchies. Formal priesthoods, temples, and rituals emerged. Eventually, monotheism arose, a single, all-powerful God as seen in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. This model suggests religion evolves with society, adapting to new complexities. It's a tidy theory, from chaos to order, from many gods to one. Religion in this view is a cultural product, changing as humanity changes. It's an attempt to explain the diversity of belief as stages on a universal path. The evolutionary model misses a disruptive force: the prophet. Priests guard tradition, performing rituals and maintaining order. Prophets are innovators, often outsiders, claiming direct connection to the divine. They challenge the status quo, calling for justice and transformation. Figures like Amos, Buddha, and Jesus didn't just reform, they revolutionized. Prophets often faced fierce opposition, even persecution, from established authorities. Their appearance wasn't gradual. It was explosive, reshaping faith and society. The tension between priest and prophet is a core dynamic: tradition versus inspiration, stability versus change. Prophets ignite new fires, sometimes revitalizing, sometimes overturning the old. Their unpredictable impact defies simple evolutionary theories. Secular theories offer valuable insights, but their models are often too neat. History is messier. Monotheism and polytheism can appear side by side, and religious change isn't always linear. Archaeology reveals ambiguity. We can only guess at ancient beliefs. These theories explain religion's usefulness, but not always its meaning. They risk reducing faith to fear or social control, missing the depth of personal experience. Religion is more than a byproduct of anxiety or conformity. Intellectual and philosophical traditions within religions show complexity beyond primitive fear. Secular views are critical, but incomplete. The full story of religion is richer and more mysterious. If religion were just about fear or order, it would fade as science and law advance. Yet faith persists, even in the most modern societies. Religion addresses deeper needs, meaning, purpose, and value. Science explains how, but not why or how we should live. Religion offers a narrative that places our lives in a cosmic context. It inspires virtues like compassion, forgiveness, and self-sacrifice, often against self-interest. These ethical ideals point to a yearning for moral beauty and goodness. To see religion only as fear is to miss its aspiration for truth, beauty, and connection. Religion is a testament to our search for purpose. It expresses our deepest longings for a meaningful life. The story of religion is not just about fear or control. It's about courage, hope, and creativity. Faith has inspired people to build, heal, and fight for justice. Religion comforts in grief and strengthens in adversity. Science explains the vessel, but not always the spirit within. The quest for meaning and transcendence is central to being human. Our journey for understanding is ongoing through science, philosophy, and faith. We are explorers, seeking meaning in a vast cosmos. Religion is a vital chapter in our story, a testament to wonder, hope, and the search for meaning.